Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. So today we're going to be doing chapter 2, verse 19. And this verse goes very specifically about murder, slaying somebody, but it goes on a very high level. Um, and it'll be explained. So it can be a little bit tricky to just learn this verse. I have been going through a lot of. I don't really have too much to share about that, but I'm just sharing just a little bit of a snippet, if you will. I have been thinking a lot about judgment over the last few months. Like, really, I've been contemplating on that a lot. And the resentment I feel about being judged, because I felt very judged a few months earlier, and the resentment I feel, and I'm working through that. I'm understanding what judgment is, and I'm understanding the fallout, the resentment that we feel, and why I feel that resentment, why we as human beings feel that resentment, and why we hold on to that. Why we are like. How to let go, like how to release it from our body so that we don't, it doesn't matter, it just flows through us when we feel judged, and we don't hold on to that resentment. So it's been quite a journey. I've not completely figured it out yet, but I'm working through it, and it's it's much better now. I'm just, it's good. And how, like, not everybody gets through into your psyche, right, into your system, like, but some people manage to get through. And how and who and when, and like what the parameters are, what the like perfect cocktail mix is for the person to be able to get into you, and and then just take a hold of it. I'm like, okay, I need to this is like not very healthy right now, but it's good. It's good to be able to feel it, and it's good to be aware that this is what's happening, so that we can release it and we can go through the process of releasing it. It's a fun process. It's it feels painful at the time. So fun, yes, but it's a fun process because you know that it's going to end, and you know that there is a way out, and it's fun to figure out, like, okay, this is the way out. So anyways, let's start the verse. I am going to sing it without playing it in the background here. य एनं वेति हन्तारं यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम् उभौ तौ न विजानीतो नायं हन्ति न हन्यते. So this goes a little bit complicated. So ya enam veti hantaram. Anyone, it's okay. So let me go through the translation first, because this one's a little bit complicated. So neither he who thinks the living entity the slayer, nor he who thinks it is slain is in knowledge. For the self slays not, nor is slain. It's a little bit of a tongue twister here. So this one, Swami Mukundanand explains it a little bit more simply. Neither of them is in knowledge. The one who thinks that the soul can slay, and the one who thinks that the soul can be slain. For truly the soul neither kills, nor can it be killed. It's a much simpler way of saying the whole thing, saying the same thing. So ya enam veti hantaram. Anyone who knows this, the killer. Ya yashchena manyate hatam. Ya anyone who, ya also this manyate thinks hatam, killed. So anyone who is anyone who knows this to be the killer, or anybody who knows this to be the killed, right? Anybody who thinks that the living entity is the killer, nor anybody who thinks that it is killed. Ubhau tau na vijanito. Ubhau tau, both of them never are in knowledge. Both of them don't know what's going on, because nayam hanti nahanyate. Nayam hanti nahanyate, because na never, I am this, never is this killed, nor never does this kill, nor is killed, because the self, the soul neither kills nor can be killed. For the soul, neither of them is in knowledge, the one who thinks the soul can kill and the one who thinks the soul can be killed. For truly the soul neither kills nor can be killed. So now here is a little bit of a tricky thing, because what he's saying, what Krishna is saying to Arjun is that yes, you should fight and you should kill and you should murder, but that doesn't mean that the Vedas tell us that it's okay for us to murder the body, because you can say that, oh, I'm murdering this person and I'm just killing this person, and it doesn't matter because the Gita says we can, because the body, the soul is eternal and the body is perishable, so it doesn't matter whether. No, that's not what it says. The Vedas clearly instruct Ma hinsyat sarva bhutani. So it is, the body is the vehicle of the soul, and destroying any living being's vehicle is violence, which is forbidden. So the Vedas say that do not commit violence towards anyone, including animals. Now there are some other situations for self-protection and stuff like that, but so what Swami Mukandanand explains is very, very well. I love the way he says this. He says Sri Krishna will explain this to him in great detail. This whole concept of like it's okay to kill, and because neither the the soul neither kills nor is killed, right? That concept he's going to explain further. So don't just go by this right now, and don't just go around killing people or animals even, I would say, because this is not the point of this. This is um, yeah, so in the course of the explanation, because this is going, Sri Krishna will explain to him in great detail as the dialogue of Bhagavad Gita progresses, and in the course of this explanation, priceless divine knowledge will be revealed to shed light on the subject. So we will get to know in time what exactly he means, and yeah, so it's very clear. Do not, yeah, go murder people. Yeah, but this was a good verse, a simple verse, but this was very specific to the context because he's talking about killing and being killed. So this is, I'm not at least seeing right now how this can apply in life, but until now, all the verses that Sri Krishna has spoken, I have been able to go back and I've been able to think about it and be like, yeah, all of this is transient. So I've been facing issues after issues after issues every day nowadays, and it seems to be coming right on the heels of this. So I just keep reminding myself, all of this is transient, all of this is impermanent, and the soul is the one that's permanent. And what I'm building is spiritual power, not material power. I have these concepts of spiritual power versus material power. So when people say something, for example, when they get into an ego state and they say, hey, I'm great, or whatever, like, they get into this ego state, then they're gaining material power in that moment. But when we're being vulnerable and when we're actually connecting and talking from the bottom of our hearts, and even if it means that the other person may have the chance to hurt us because we're being vulnerable. That's the whole concept of being vulnerable, is like we're opening up our hearts and the person has the opportunity to hurt us. So even if they take that opportunity, they will gain material power in that moment, but we will have gained spiritual power. So that's the whole concept. Like we're gaining stuff, we're gaining spiritual power, that the soul is clearing out all of the dust in front of the soul's mirror. The soul is clearing out all of the fear that covers the love that we have, and that is something that we carry with us into our next lifetime, or we carry with us when we're going to the higher realms or the higher heavens or Golok or whatever. And the material power that people gain is very, very, very transitory in that moment. It doesn't do it, like it gives them an ego boost in that one moment, but it doesn't stay with them. It doesn't carry to the next lifetime. It's not permanent. So yeah, okay. So we'll do verse 20 tomorrow, chapter 2. Wish you a very, very beautiful day. Radhe Radhe.